Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Walliser, and I'm really excited. I get to work with Miss Gomez, and we together are going to be your math teachers at school while we're learning online. So I look forward to seeing you and practicing math with you. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey, second grade, this is Miss Gomez, and I will also be your math teacher during this online schooling. I'm so excited to do math with you, so let's get started. All right, before we begin our math lesson, we must address our learning goals. And for this math lesson, we actually have 2 learning goals, so please read them with me. Today, I will add 3-digit numbers using expanded form. Now, this assignment also has a second learning goal, and that goal is, ready? Read it with me. Today, I will identify even and odd numbers. This is the assignment you will find on Google Classroom and you will submit. The directions say, solve the problems. Color the odd answers to get the children to the hockey net. Today, we're going to solve this first problem together. Are you ready to begin? You're going to need some scratch paper and a pencil to solve. First question we need to answer is 457 plus 395. The first thing we want to do is we want to convert 457 into expanded form. We see 400 plus 50 plus 7. Now we're going to do the exact same thing to 395. In the number 395, we see 300 plus 90 plus 5. Now that we've converted them into expanded form, we need to add them together. And we're going to start in the ones place. We always add the ones place, then we add the tens place, and then we add the hundreds place. All right, now I'm going to need my super smart second graders to help me out with this. What's 7 plus 5? Awesome! 7 ones plus 5 ones gives us 12 ones. What about 50 plus 90? 5 tens plus 9 tens gives us 14 tens. Nice job. So we have 140. Now we have 400 plus 300. 400s plus 300s gives us 700s. So now that I look at my ones place, I see that there are 12 ones. What? 10 ones make a 10. So let's move 10 over to the tens place. Now I'm going to have to change my numbers and I will have 700 plus, what's 140 plus 10? Yep, 150 plus 2 ones. Now when I look in the tens place, I see that there are 10 tens, which makes 100. So I'm going to move my hundreds over to the hundreds place, which gives me 800 plus 50 plus 2. Now, can you solve the problem? Now we are going to solve the second problem on your assignment. 278 plus 538. Instead of writing 278, I'm already going to put this number into expanded form, which is 200 plus 70 plus 8. Now for 538, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it into expanded form. So 538 is 500 plus 30 plus 8. Now you know the drill. We got to add our ones first, then our tens, and then our hundreds. So what's 8 ones plus 8 ones? Yep, 16 ones. What is 70 plus 30? 7 tens plus 3 tens is 10 tens. Absolutely. So 70 plus 30 is 100. What about 200 plus 500? Yep, 700. Now, let's go ahead and see how many ones we have. Yep, you're right. We have 16 ones. And we know that 10 ones make a 10. So we're going to go ahead and shift that over to the tens place. We still have 700, but now we have 100 plus 10, which gives us 110. And we have 6 ones. We got to do the same thing to the tens place. We have 110 in the tens place, which means we can move 100 over to the hundreds place. So now we have 800 plus 10 plus 6 ones. Now we can add them together to get our final answer. We have 8 hundreds, we have 1 10, and we have 6 ones. So our final answer is 816. Great job, second grade. Thanks for being my helper, and make sure to give yourself a star. The next problem we are going to solve is the last question on your assignment. Yep, we skipped all the way down to the bottom. That number is 368 plus 226. But you can see me already putting my numbers in expanded form. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can pause the video and try to solve this on your own. Now, let's solve it together. We always start in our ones place. 8 ones plus 6 ones is 14 ones. 60 plus 20 is, very good, 80. 300 plus 200 is 500. Now, let's go to our ones place and see if we can move any to the tens place. Yep, we found 10 tens and we moved it to the tens place. Now we have 500 plus, what's 80 plus 10? Yep, 90 plus 4 ones. We can't move any tens to the hundreds place, so we're just going to add 5 hundreds, 9 tens. Very good, and 4 ones. So our final answer is 594. Look at all the problems we've already completed together. Let's do one more, and then you will get to solve the rest on your own. We're going to add 645 plus 317. Are you ready? We got to put our numbers in expanded form. Nice job, second grade. Let's go ahead and do that. Ready? 645 in expanded form is 600 plus 40 plus 5. Now let's do 317. 300 plus 10 plus 7. Can you pause the video and solve on your own? Let's see. We know we always start in the ones place. So, be my helper. What are 5 ones plus 7 ones? Yep, 12 ones. What about 40 plus 10? 4 tens plus 1 10 equals 5 tens. Very good, that's 50. Now 600 plus 300 gives us 900. Great job, second grade. Now let's look at our ones place. Can we move any over to the tens place? Yeah, we have 12 ones, and 10 ones make a 10. So let's go ahead and move it over to the tens place. Now we have 900 plus 50 plus 10, which is 60 plus 2 ones. We can't move any tens to the hundreds place, but we can add. We have 9 hundreds, 6 tens, and 2 ones. Please make sure to give yourself a star. Great job, second grade. We've completed 4 questions together, second grade. Nice job. That means you only have 15 questions to answer by yourself. You got it. When you are finished solving all your problems, then you can go back to do the part that says to color the odd answers to get the children to the hockey net. On your computer, you will probably have to highlight your answer to show us that you know if it's even or odd. We always look at the ones place to find out if it's even or odd. Is 2 even or is it odd? Yep, it's even, so we don't need to highlight or color it. What about 6? Is that even or odd? You're right, 6 is even. What about 2? What? You're right, that's also even. Guys, we haven't had an odd answer yet. What about 4? Yep, you're right. That one is also even. So, we didn't find one that we would have to highlight just yet, but make sure you always check the ones place to decide if your number is even or odd. You got it, second grade. Hey guys, was that fun? Was that easy? Was that hard? Was it challenging? I hope that you learned a little bit today in the video that you got to watch, and I can't wait for you to submit your assignment on Google Classroom. Remember that you're submitting your assignment on Google Classroom. You may need to write down your problems on scratch paper, just like Miss Gomez used her whiteboard, right? But we want you to submit it on Google Classroom so that way we teachers can give you feedback. That means we get to comment on your assignments and we get to see your awesome work. So thank you so much for doing math with Miss Gomez. And next time you'll get to see Mrs. Walliser and you'll get to see both of us every single week. So thank you so much for doing math with us today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.